Hi, and welcome to the first episode of La Bella Vida of the spring semester. I'm your host, Christina Ochoa.
And I'm Kelsey Kearns. And on February 4th, we had a pretty big snowstorm in San Marcos. Yeah. A lot of ice.
Lots of ice.
They even closed down 35.
They canceled our show, actually. We were supposed to be filming.
They canceled classes.
Yeah.
And I was actually dumb enough to drive through the ice and snow. I thought I could get through it for some reason, and that was a bad idea. For anyone who drove that night, you know that was terrible, and you pretty much couldn't see the roads. I had to stand out of my car as I'm driving down the road to see the road. I almost hit a bunch of people. It was really, really scary.
Well, that day, social media was helping us the whole entire time, and that's one of our things that we're going to discuss about today. But I was so surprised at how quickly Texas State got the word out about the snow. I signed up for the rave emergency alerts. I guarantee everybody should sign up for that. And it actually helped me know that school was canceled. I received a text at 5 o'clock in the morning that school was canceled, and then I decided to go check to see, what happened, and I opened my curtains and I saw the snow. And I was just so shocked because last semester we had a little snowstorm and that was just kind of icy. So we didn't experience that much snow. And I was just, it was so fun. My roommate and I went to go play, and it was just so fun.
This was pretty serious. Like, you couldn't even walk on the ground without almost slipping and falling. Yeah. Like, I think the note that they sent out to everyone even said, don't drive and don't walk.
Right.
Like, it's dangerous to walk.
Now, were you checking your emails?
I was checking my email. I do that all the time. I don't get the text like you get, but I'm on my email always. So I got all the updated, they kept updating us regularly. Like, there were like 5 messages just telling, first it was going to be canceled until 9:30, then it was like all day long. So it was really good that they kept us informed.
So speaking of social media, I really wanted to talk about how Facebook and Twitter is making us more informed with everything. Now, I know you have a story about the Super Bowl.
Yes, my dad and brother got to go to the Super Bowl this year, and they were one of the 400 people that actually weren't able to get their seats. There was like this big angry thing about this. My dad was on CNN. It was really fun. But my brother got to update me on what was going on by Facebook. He was like, hey, go check my Facebook right now. You'll never guess who I'm in a picture with. And I was so excited. I got on my phone, I'm checking my Facebook, and he was in a picture with Artie from Glee. I was so excited about that. That was so fun. But it was really cool because we got to share his experience at the Super Bowl with me through social media, through Facebook. So.
I love Facebook. I update constantly. I know some people probably get annoyed with all the updates that I do, but I feel that it's a good way to keep up with each other, and especially my family. I have a cousin who lives kind of far away, and my family and I, keep up with him. So, it changes the way we interact, and it changes everything. And I know here at Texas State, we're trying to put more we're trying to get more onto social media and try to get more students to get on, especially with the rave emergency alerts and all that stuff. Now, speaking of, ages and stuff, Michelle Obama had said her children were not going to have Facebook.
Which that makes sense. They're young kids. And I can see how they would only probably get in trouble if they were on Facebook. You know what I mean? I have a 15-year-old sister, and she does some iffy things sometimes, and sometimes my parents have to call her out on that. So I can see how some parents wouldn't want their kids on Facebook until the right time.
I really don't think, I have a 12-year-old cousin who is on Facebook, and I kind of find that weird because he's 12 and I don't think he should be on there. But I think there should be an age cap to when you should have all these social media. I know I got a Facebook when I was, it just started, but I got a MySpace when I was 15. But now I use more of my social media to network and try to get, try to find employees so they can see my work.
Have an actual reason for it. Like 12-year-olds don't really have a reason unless just being social with their friends. So.
Right. So with Facebook, there's also consequences. And a big one is about relationships.
Right.
Now, there's 2 kinds of relationships. There's the ones with your parents, and then there's the ones with the actual boyfriend. I know my parents love to keep up with me on Facebook.
Yeah, my parents do too.
But I have a cousin who is not really, I guess her parents look at her Facebook, and they kind of see, what she's doing. And so they're getting information from her, which is not helpful. So there could be negative consequences about all these social media.
Yeah, you're putting your life on Facebook. It's pretty much like, you know, having it on file for people to go to and look through. And if you're putting things out there that you don't want people to know, then that's going to be a problem.
Right. And then, of course, the relationship concept of
yeah,
it.
there's all the, you know, Facebook official. You're really not officially in a relationship until it's on Facebook. So I know there's a lot of people that go by that. I have a best friend that's definitely in her category of words she uses a lot, because that's a big deal to her. You know, unless it's on Facebook, it's not real.
Right.
So, I know that there's a lot of couples that kind of will stalk each other, and people will get in trouble, you know, like, why is this girl writing on your wall right now? Or why is this guy trying to talk to you on Facebook chat, you know? So I know a lot of couples have some problems with Facebook.
Well, we have this new segment on the show. It's called Out in the Quad. And we sent 2 reporters in the quad to get a Texas State's perspective on social media. So take a look.